Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
And we're starting with the Super Eagles. Later today, we'll find out the squad that will be taking on Algeria right there in Algiers as Super Eagles round up their preparations, or rather the World Cup qualifiers.
Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, I mean, before the end of the show, we might actually get that team sheet, that team list for the Super Eagles for the last match against Algeria, as well as the friendly against Argentina in Russia. Okay, that's it for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Still on the show, this time we're going to talk tennis. And Caroline Wozniacki over the weekend won the biggest title of her career when she defeated Venus Williams in the WTA Finals Championship decider in Singapore. Congratulations to Caroline Wozniacki. No Grand Slams, but then she has a WTA Finals trophy to show. Cecilia.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way it is. A big congratulations for her, especially knowing that she's 8-time lucky. The 8th time she's facing Venus Williams, and she had to finally get the victory over her WTA Tour finals. Now over to the track, talking about F1. Well, Lewis Hamilton expectedly was crowned champion, not the way he wanted, because he finished 9th in Mexico.
What a race. What drama, Cecilia. Incredible race. I mean, prior to the Mexican Grand Prix, Hamilton was on record as saying, I want to get on the podium, I want to win the right way, I want to be a champion by actually winning the Mexican Grand Prix. But it wasn't meant to be for him because it was such a dramatic start to that particular race in Mexico. On turn 3, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Sebastian Vettel are coming together, and Hamilton and Vettel were the worst for it because Hamilton had a puncture, and Vettel had to change his nose. So basically, they had to, pit and start all over again from the back, and it was such a dramatic race in Mexico, but Lewis Hamilton did just enough to win the 2017 Formula 1 World title by placing 9th. By placing 9th, Vettel had to finish in the top 2 to extend the title race to Brazil, but Vettel could only manage 4th.
And that 4th, the way he took it, was more like from 7th, he maneuvered Perez, all the way from 17 and all that. He was able to get to 4th. I think this is one of the most entertaining races of this season, because the way both guys were fighting for, just tried as much as possible to get to 4th or even 5th. It was as if they were actually fighting to be number 1 or number 2. But then when you have Max Verstappen, can we just give it to him on the day, because we expected Hamilton, no matter what, if Vettel misbehaved, he was going to win on the day because of the numbers of points he's got. Now, give it to 20-year-old Dutchman, Max Verstappen, who decided to fight back from last place to 9th. That was the first. That was Lewis Hamilton, for last place to 9th and all that. Then talking about Max Verstappen, who on the last F1 in the US in Austin, where he was giving the penalty and all that. But this time around, he decided to just go on and on right from the start, and he went on to win. He was not even on pole at all.
Comfortable win for Max Verstappen. I mean, he didn't even know what was going on behind him because it was so far away. Verstappen actually lapped Lewis Hamilton. When you lap up, that was incredible. Lapped him, that's how fast, that's how much pace he had on the day. But let's talk about Lewis Hamilton. I mean, we've got to talk about this guy. 4-time world champion now. Sometimes you get the feeling he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Surely winning this title now, which is taking him past Jackie Stewart when it comes to British Formula 1, surely he has to get knighted. I mean, he has to get knighted. I don't see any reason why Lewis Hamilton will not become a star in the near future. I mean, he's an incredible driver. I mean, you can argue all day long and say, he's had a good car. But we are champions also. Good cars. I mean, that's the way it is.
And Ferrari car was judged to be the fastest this season.
Yeah, which is decent as well. Too. So we just have to give all credit to Lewis Hamilton, deserved champion. I mean, Vettel has come out to congratulate him as well and say, okay, this is your year. I mean, even though he almost went awry for you, but you've done well. You deserve to be the champion for the 2017 Formula 1 season.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to him. But then We'll now listen to him, and also first we'll listen to Sebastian Vettel, of course, followed by not Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, the winner of the Mexican Grand Prix, and also the F1 champion.
Yeah, of course, the start was very crucial, and I went around the outside, so that worked out well, and from there on I was just basically looking after the tires and the car. I just performed brilliant in the race, so of course a big thanks to Red Bull, because without them this was of course not possible. And of course, you know, after last week, this is a perfect race.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't feel real, man. I mean, obviously, that's not the kind of race that I want when you're 40 seconds behind or something. But, you know, I never gave up, and that's really, I guess, what's important, what's in my heart. I kept going right to the end, so I'm grateful for today, and I just want to lift it up to my family and to God, and thank, as I said, my team.
Mexico, are you ready?
All right, that's, well, he wants to win more. That's what is important, because for him, it's 1-4 now. And can he go on and win 7, Michael Schumacher?
Why not? I mean, that's the record that he has to be targeting right now. With the way Mercedes, you know, have been dominant. Yeah, this season, you'd say. I mean, they wrapped up the Constructors' title last week already. So there's still the side to beat going into next season. Although you have to say the Red Bull of Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo, they've come up strong in the last couple of races. So you need to watch out for them as well. And Ferrari as well. At the start of the season, yes, I agree. You know, they had decent pace and everything. But you have to say, I think they have surpassed expectations for this season. So those are the 3 teams to watch out for next year. In terms of winning a 5th title, Hamilton has his work cut out, no doubt.
So
but
he's not just going to battle only Ferrari.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to battle the Red Bulls as well, too. So he definitely has what it takes. He has the car as well, too. And I won't be surprised before it's all said and done, Hamilton, 7 is a long way. But I won't be surprised if it gets really close. Why
just
not?
3 years, and he wins 3 on the bounce.
Oh.
Okay, and that's it. Easier said than done. But when you have Sebastian Vettel, who is fighting to the nail to be there, and I mean, Max Verstappen, I won't take it away from him, because he has won 3 now, 3 races, 2 this season, and so he's very young. He's 20, so that's another driver Hamilton will just have to watch in his back about. Okay, from there, I'll move straight to the NBA, right?
Enough of